Hi, how is everyone today? I am really so happy that you all have chosen to listen to my show that I have on here that I come on every single day live. And my topic today is really about not just going after your dreams, but when you feel like the calling on your life is a leadership role where you're responsible for others. Okay, so it was very interesting. I was in church today, and I felt it was very powerful in the way that it was explained. So before I go into that, if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Chef Galen, and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, and I'm also a Reiki master, and I've owned 4 restaurants across the country, so I'm all about entrepreneurship. I'm in the process of putting together a holistic retreat center. And I'm also the CEO of the Holistic Institute of Global Experts. And this is something that I launch every single month, and it's free to all of you all. And I collaborate with experts from all over the world, and they share such powerful, incredible content, and they always have free giveaways. So this month is How to Heal Naturally, New Year, New Life. Yes. So today when I was in church, and I was really thinking about this, because one of the books that I wrote is called Divinely Inspired Action. It's all about reprogramming the subconscious mind for a great purpose. And what was really powerful about today is because where I am shifting, it's a space that I know that I've always wanted to be in, but it's also one of those where you can't just jump into it. It's not, when you choose to launch yourself into the not political, but not religious. Okay, sorry. My cat's like trying to. Anyway, they're redoing the scaffolding on our home right now, and so my cat keeps like wanting to go out and jump on the scaffolding, and it's a little bit on the nerve-wracking side. Okay, so what it is that if you are yielding to a calling on your life that has to do with leading other people to a whole nother level. So I have owned, like I said, 4 restaurants across the country. I've employed like hundreds of people throughout the years, because I've also owned catering companies. So I did tons of like weddings and political events and private events, and catering for the film crews. I've catered over 30 films, which if anybody's ever catered for film crews, you are my rock stars, because there's work and there's like freaking work. It doesn't get any more like hardcore than that, at least what I've heard and seen and experienced. Okay, so but if you feel like what you're doing is spiritual work, so my shift is going all the way into my holistic work, which means I'm not a healer. Like, I don't heal people. I teach people how to heal themselves. Okay. Body, soul, mind, and spirit. Okay. So for many, many years, it was mostly through food, clean and organic food as a chef, right? And also, moving it more into the fitness. Then I shifted more into the mindset. Okay. And now really it is a heart calling, because if you do not go with inside of your soul and really focus on I've got some background singing, if you don't really focus on really getting yourself into alignment, you can't give what you don't have. Okay, so really I've been on a journey. It's a 21-day journey. Today is day 7, and I will tell you, every single day there have been extremely intentional, powerful breakthroughs. I never know what the breakthrough is going to be that day until it actually happens. That's why my journals have been so full, like so full every single day, just writing and writing and writing, because what I've realized, and if you can resonate with what I'm saying, only a very few percent are willing to go through this. Okay. And what I mean, and I had heard that, so many teachers say that, okay, like they would say, they would talk about that, like just getting through it, just getting through it. And I know a lot of us that are into manifesting and all this and that, that's one thing. But when you're trying to manifest something in your life where you are being used to make a intense impact in this world, and I'm not just talking about going on stage with a microphone and just like sharing tidbits on whatever, okay, health, healing, finances, all the things, whatever, relationships. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking speaking to people's souls. Okay, so there's a big difference of just grabbing a hold. Like I do, I'm a gut health specialist, right? I have a probiotic line. They call me the kefir queen, the kefir, however you want to say it. And I have worked with people in their digestive systems for about 15 years now. So that has really been the forefront, okay? And that's one thing you have to definitely educate yourself to get yourself to that place and, working with your clients and all that. But if you're wanting to make a soul difference in people's lives, you can't be all full of gunk. Do you know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it. You really have to be intentional to feed your body, soul, mind, and spirit to the point where you're giving out of your overflow, okay? That's why so many people burn out. Like I listen to a lot of Reiki masters who went into the calling for a while, and it's very powerful. But if you don't put yourself first, you'll just burn out and you can no longer give out of your overflow. Because if you're trying to give to someone else by just who you are in your own natural state, as a human, I don't even care if you're talking about Christianity, because I am a Christian. Yes, I'm a Reiki master and I'm a Christian. Okay, so wrap your brain around that one, right? And but even if you're in the church world and you have a ministry, I had a women's ministry for a while. You still have to take that time for yourself to fill your own soul. You still have to have your own mentors or pastors praying over you. You still have to read scripture. You still have to uplift your own self. You still have to go through the things that you're going through, and they're going to be hitting every single day. So it does get easier and easier as you move forward, but there are so many either in the church or synagogues or spiritual leaders, all of that, whatever realm you're in, that if you do not take care of yourself on the daily, you're just going to get beaten down and you're going to end up breaking, okay? And you're going to just end up pushing your calling aside and be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. No, thank you. Someone else take over. I am burnt out. No matter what, I just can't do this anymore. And I've had similar situations like that happen to me before in life as well. Just really overwhelmed with all that I was being pulled in different churches that I had been involved in, because of course I done mission work all around the world. My entire life is the church and serving and giving and helping the homeless and those who are broken and those who are addicted. And, so I had been working for my entire life. I mean, my entire life, in this kind of environment. But I had always been really well aware, and thankfully my leaders, teachers, pastors were always really good in my nucleus about making sure I was okay, not getting burnt out. Not all churches are leaders, but some, and then some just kind of took advantage of you and just like ran with it. And I mean, I'm not making this like a putting down the church, because I went to church this morning. I love the church. I love my pastor. Okay. But I'm just saying, in any kind of realm you're in, I just want you to know that if you are a leader, especially a leader who teaches other leaders and trains other leaders, which is mostly what I do, you yourself have to be at that place too. And I'm not talking about perfectionism, okay? I'm talking about having your day to fill, all right? To fill your soul so you're giving from the outpouring. All right, you all, I love you so much. Like and subscribe if this has helped you. See you tomorrow.